Look over yonder.
Through persuasion. I'm
B-Dism in the his house.
What's going on?
Oh, there he is. Hello, B-Dism.
Hey, man, I knew we switched the show to Monday. I'm in the parking lot at my job right now. So
Oh, no.
I'm gonna jump in the car and I'm gonna pipe you in through Jeepus Maximus and
Well,
we can talk.
are you at work? I mean, are we impeding on your job?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, man, I was supposed to be off a half an hour ago, but
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I stayed a little late and I just left.
A lot of people are talking about you. They miss you. They want to know how Elvis is doing.
Who is Elvis?
You remember Ghostbusters? And he's talking to Larry King. And
Phone-in topic today, ghosts and ghost busting. The controversy builds, more sightings are reported. Some maintain that these professional paranormal eliminators in New York are the cause of it all.
it's like, how's Elvis?
I do not remember that part.
How is Elvis, and have you seen him lately?
I do not remember. Oh, he was on the like CNN or whatever.
Yeah. And he's
Yeah, I do remember that. He just
What do you guys
takes
think
all
of the
these
election?
gems. You don't want to know my
Switch
thoughts.
gears.
I'm not going to share them. So
Well, I say this. This is my take on the election. No matter who you voted for, no matter who won or who lost, the country showed up. We had the highest voter turnout ever of any election, and our voices were heard. And that's what makes me proud to live in this country, because the system of democracy works. That's all I have to say about that.
Let me
said it better myself.
let me add more to that if I can get through all of this crap with this fucking word. All right, so I'm I have questions because I don't want to know your side or anything like that. Let me kind of say this. So it tags along to what you said. Yes. If you look at the votes, they were very close neck and neck for the majority of the country, which made me happy because it showed that there is a divide of people with this and that. So I like that just because it proved my point. Secondly, I looked at this and I've said this many times on the show. I'm very neutral. I hate both sides. So when I say the things I'm getting ready to say, trust me, it's not a weirdo thing like that. Is it just me, or when 2016, when Trump won the election, the Democratic Party took all means necessary to get him out of office? They spent their resources instead of to the United States to help to get him out of office.
They spent our resources.
Thank
because
you.
We're paying them jokers.
Okay, yeah. And then, now fast forward, and they did a damn good job by convincing the majority of the people that, he's crazy, you don't need him. And granted, Trump got worse over the years because of so much antagonistic stuff going on. Now fast forward to Biden, and everywhere people are saying he's going to heal us, he's this messiah, he's going to cure the COVID, and it pisses me off because it's like, you guys did this to us. You held back all this information about the vaccine till after the election, which is very, very wrong in my opinion, because people have died from this, and you're okay, and they're okay with that. Secondly,
Care.
yes, and secondly, we allow this to happen. We're the only country where we can get these people out of office, but yet we don't do it. We sit there and go, oh, yeah, they did that. Darn. They're going to go make their 9 million. Okay. Lindsey Graham. I'm going to take some examples. Lindsey Graham. Before he became in office, he made maybe $400,000 a year. He gets in the office, now he makes $9 million a year. He spent almost his whole wad to win South Carolina, allegedly. Because now he's all asking for more contributions from donors and all this stuff. And then you switch over to like the other side of Hillary. We'll use Hillary example, right? She makes $40 million a year. And I've said this on the stimulus episode, if you guys ever listened to that one. And when she couldn't get elected, I mean, allegedly, some really bad things happened. But my thing is this. We allow these people in here. We allow these people to represent us, and we're all fine. We're okay with this? Why don't we do anything about it?
I don't know. Missouri tried to pass a bill for putting caps on how long anybody can be in office.
Really?
Period.
Yeah,
And it got voted down.
Missouri wanted to enact term limits, and there was also a proposition that Sean and I both live in the same county. Sean lives like right down the street from me, actually, but the county had a bet to where they were going to limit the amount of money that could be contributed to from lobbyists. But it was like something like $5 or something. I don't know, something stupid. But there was a lot of double talk and political jargon. I don't remember if it passed or not. And,
It did,
to be honest,
the term limits did not pass.
of course they did.
And that makes me think how much. So this puts me onto the voter fraud thing, right? Now, do I believe in voter fraud? Yes. Is there examples? Yes. There's been examples of voter fraud since voting started. If you look at the movies back in the day, they always talk about that. We know this. But voter fraud to a degree of a presidency, I don't think is what they're all saying. You know, the millions and millions of votes, maybe thousands could be altered, but not millions, in my opinion. But here in Illinois, they had the fair tax thing they were trying to do. Now, the fair tax is pretty much saying that they're going to charge more of the rich to pay for everything. Then they sent out a brochure where they talk about this. Underneath it, there's fine print, and the fine print says that the governor has complete say-so of how to raise and lower all taxes without any repercussion. So it didn't pass.
Great idea.
That's scary.
Yeah. We have the brochure. I'm not making this up. Ask any Illinoisan or whatever. I don't know. But it didn't pass, thank God. But it almost did, which scared me because I'm like, either these people buy into the mainstream media, which, no offense, like I said, I'm very neutral, but the RNC and the DNC pay enormous amounts of money to influence the mainstream media. And I don't know if it's private donations or our own taxes. I don't know. But either way, that's what they do. And so they convinced almost half the people to vote for this free tax. And then, of course, it didn't do it. Thank God. But then J.D. Pritzker comes on and says he's going to mandate a tax. So we were like, well, what the fuck? So if we vote down saying we don't want you to mess with our taxes, then you just go and do an executive order as a governor? That's kind of a dick move. Because we have so much weed revenue.
Wait. Pritzker just signed an executive order for what now?
He didn't sign it yet. He talked about he's going to enact another tax because we did not vote in the fair tax.
What kind of tax?
I don't know.
I'm so glad I do not live in Illinois.
We have a problem with our governors. They all go to jail.
All the governors, the last like 3 governors of Illinois went to jail.
Yeah, that's what
you
I
have to
said.
take into consideration. So you have to take into consideration that the state of Illinois is pretty much broke. Before the state of Illinois enacted a 34.77% tax on cannabis, the state of Illinois cannot pay any lottery winner if they won over like $1,000.
But here's my thing: they made
all that revenue.
Yeah, they made all the weed revenue. Where did that go?
And made all that money from weed. And actually, it wasn't when the state of Illinois let recreational marijuana become recreational. They made it to where they would charge the tax, but they would not start collecting that revenue until I think it was September of that next year. So they got all of this money that's been stockpiling. So now they're about to get their just basically like a total dump of money, because you got to figure within that first few months alone, they made a lot of money.
Oh, they talked about it was like $5-7 million because everybody loves weed. But this brings up a good question. When you dump a shit ton of money right away, there's a lot that's uncountable. Like, did they choose that so they can easily slip some out? Because that's you remember our stimulus?
The same shit happened here in Missouri when we had Proposition, I think it was Prop B or something, and back in 2008 when they wanted to remove the loss limit from casinos, and that's when they said that all of this money was going to go into an account from all that tax revenue that they were going to have that's supposed to go to Missouri schools that were accredited schools only. So if your school district was not accredited, you get no money. So there were school districts within this particular area, including the City of St. Louis schools and Riverview Garden School District, that at that time were not accredited. So they would receive little to no money to even help them get back to the status of being accredited, which, just basically saying that these communities and these school districts are going to continue to be more underserved than what they already are. So all of this money was dumped into this account, and it was supposed to be held for like 10, 12 months. The person who was put in charge of it, are we recording right now? Mm-hmm. So the state auditor at the time was Claire McCaskill.
Are you okay with saying this? I don't want you to end up having shadow people at your window.
No. The Claire McCaskill was the auditor for it, and when she was the sole person, and from what I understand, she was the person who was solely in charge of watching this account. And when the next person took over, when Claire McCaskill moved on to Congress, the next person said, "Hey, there's money missing." But
I remember that.
Claire McCaskill bought a new plane. Yeah, they said the money that's supposed to be in this account ain't in this account, and here Claire McCaskill's getting a new plane to go to Washington, D.C.
So, again, why aren't we doing anything about this? Is there anything us citizens can do other than try to vote them out?
You could riot.
Riots in the streets of L.A.
We do have the First Amendment right.
Man. Well, Norco, I'm really happy to see you. Cupcake, long time no see. Great time to see you as well. No, but to sum up my stuff is that I don't like this stuff. I don't like bullies. I say the same thing I always say all the time, that all I know I'm neutral to both sides because I hate both sides, and all I know is there's a bill that I have to pay at the end of the year or maybe during the year. That's all I know of the government. So
here's what's going to happen. Sorry to cut you off, Paul.
No, you're fine.
I just made it home, so I'm gonna disconnect, and about 5 minutes later I'll be back on the computer so that you can probably have a better sound quality out of my melodious voice.
Sure.
Right.
Update.
Well,
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Crystal blue persuasion. These eyes cry every night.
Did everybody else have that same update that I did?
which update was that?
I don't know. I had 5 Discord updates.
Nice. When's the last time you opened Discord?
It just stays open.
When's the last time you restarted your PC?
I don't know.
My Discord is fully updated.
My backpacks got jets.
Mine might be fully updated. I have no idea.
And then even after I updated it, it said it wasn't detecting my mic. So if you heard me going, I was being tested.
Oh my God, Mom's choking!
Out of the way, I'm an EMT. Her airway's jammed. Come on now, just like that. I need some gravitational help. Oh no, her clothes are constricting, as are mine.
Oh my God! Oh, thank you, Jerome. You saved my life.
I'll have what she's having, says the funniest person in the room.
We need to figure out or I need to figure out, I guess, how to stream it up to YouTube. So we just have a live feed from YouTube.
I think you have to have so many like followers on your YouTube channel before they let you have that functionality.
Bullshit.
Let me make sure I'm a subscriber, and I'll create like 5 accounts.
There we go.
You do that like 10,000 more times, and I think you're probably good.
I got nothing but time.
I don't know exactly how it works.
So there's this guy he's a listener of the show. He came up to me and he goes, "Hey, do you guys know I also have a YouTube channel too?" I was like, "Oh, thanks.
Ooh.
Thanks, buddy." And he's like, "You should check it out." Okay. So I checked it out.
Well, what is it?
It's called Mike in Missouri. So it's Mike in MO.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We have 74 subscribers.
Well, Mike has 274.
Hey, he's got 200 more than us.
So check out Mike in Missouri. That's Mike in MO, capital MO. And you'll see him with a little yellow picture with a little chef's hat on. So a couple of the episodes were pretty cool he has. So he goes St. Genevieve, all around the local areas. So if you were ever curious about where we all live at, go to this YouTube channel. So I just gave him some free advertising.
Well, that's so our 74 people can be added to his 274
That's right.
people.
Yeah, it's all about synergy. Did you guys ever see that movie called, what the hell? Not Excess Baggage. What's that movie called? In Good Company. It has Topher Grace and Dennis, what's his name? What's the guy from
Dennis Quaid.
Griswold?
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid. And yeah.
Randy Quaid.
Movie. Yeah, not Randy, yeah. Dennis Quaid.
Randy Quaid.
It had Scarlett Johansson in it. So
Randy Quaid and Scarlett Johansson get it together.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at B Dism. Now that's a place. Are those bells up there or knives? What is that?
Oh shit, I gotta see.
Dude, look at that. Behind him.
Oh, those are my tuba mouthpieces, man.
That's right.
That's a mouthpiece? Holy shit, that's
tuba,
huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Big as your whole damn mouth.
You get up on that, don't you? Yeah.
Oh, that shelf is not as far away. I thought that was like 6 feet behind your
Me
guys.
too.
He's just like,
No.
That was a real illusion.
No, I stay ready, man. I stay ready. Get that phone call.
Put anything on that shelf, we're going to assume it's huge.
Stay ready. I like that. All right.
Well,
19.
What about your tuba? Let's see it.
Whoa.
No, sorry.
The curtains on me, yeah.
...2001's Fellowship of the Ring. An ancient ring thought lost for centuries has been found and through a strange twist of fate has been given to a small hobbit named Frodo. When Gandalf discovers the ring is in fact the one ring of the Dark Lord Sauron. Is that how you say the name?
Sauron.
Yeah.
Sauron.
I've heard it both ways.
Saruman is the bearded dude. Other
Chris
than
Lee?
Gandalf.
Salamon's a fish.
Christopher Lee.
Frodo must make an epic quest to the cracks of the Doom in order to destroy the ring. And that's pretty much it for that thing.
Did you just look up the description of the movie?
Oh yeah, I love the IMDb. IMDb is my friend. So, want to know? So, Fellowship of the Ring, I really loved. I have a big history of it. Not growing up, but like when my mom was still healthy and around, we came over for Thanksgiving and they were watching it. They got the DVD of it. It was really good. Had a good time, and I love the movie ever since. What do you guys? You guys like the movie? Hate the movie?
Love the movies, all of them.
So here's what I did. So here's what I did one time. I had never seen a Lord of the Rings movie. I had been chided for it for a long time because I hadn't seen it. So one day I'm in the library and I see all 3 movies right there. So I grabbed all 3 movies, went to White Castle, got a Crave case and a case of beer, and sat down and watched all 3 movies in one day with a Crave case of White Castle and a case of Bud Light. and they were freaking fantastic.
So you stole them?
He checked them out.
Oh,
I checked them out. I returned them.
He didn't specify.
No, B Dism don't have no library fines, bro.
They don't exist anymore, basically.
Yeah, that's the.
They hit folks credit. They hit folks credits over that, man.
Do they really?
Like my credit score went down. What the hell? It's like library fine of a nickel.
Well, Curious George, 1988.
Curious George. Jeez.
Yeah. Did you rent these Ramona Quimby books in 1989, sir?
Oh my goodness.
That's a throwback right there.
We finally caught you.
Anybody else with their Lord of the Rings stuff?
I can't tell you how many times I watched this movie. I have no idea. I went to it on opening night. I purchased the extended editions of each version of films, and or all three, I should say. And I think I watched it on repeat constantly throughout college and beyond.
And beyond.
Yes.
I got all three movies when all the blockbusters were closed down. Like I went in, like in a clearance, bought all three of them.
Nice.
I used to watch them all the time. It's a comfort series. It's like nothing else to watch. You just want something to listen to. Put that shit on.
Definitely is a comfort series. I like that. But as it gets into like the third and whatever, and the Hobbits, I was like, I need to get a little break from it.
Yeah, when you get to the third movie and the spider scene, that's when I'm done. I'm like, I can watch.
Because it feels like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Want to know why Samwise
The Hobbit movies were not as good.
They took 3 movies to
make money.
Explain a story. It was done in a book, like really thin book. Yeah, they made a lot of money off of it.
But didn't you like the first one
for the Hobbit series?
Like the big thing from the first one was like the dining hall, right, where all the doors are eating and dancing and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sean Bean's spin-off Game of Thrones was totally. It just didn't even make sense to me.
What?
I couldn't even figure it out.
All right, let's dive into this a little bit. What do you know or want to know why Samwise always refers to Frodo as Mr. Frodo? Mr. Frodo!
Because he carries the ring, he's the fucking boss.
Yeah, like a boss. He's actually about 17 years older than him.
Oh.
And wasn't Samwise his gardener in the first place?
So here's the part that I don't understand. So when Bilbo gives him the ring, he then starts having long life as well. So there's a 17-year gap of Samwise and him. That's a long period of time. Now here's what I don't understand. In the beginning of Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship, you have Bilbo's farewell party. Well, Sam and him are the same age there, aren't they? Because he didn't have the ring then. Movie mayhem.
Yeah, that's confusing.
He probably would have been older than him, and they never really go into how long a hobbit lives. So they both might have been technically teenagers, but not the same age. Just like a teenager for us.
Or it's book versus movie.
Yeah.
And so in the movie,
and if you think of it,
I thought he was calling him Mr. because, or referring to him as more like the leader because he was put to guard him by, wizard.
Mm-hmm. By Gandalf. Samwise Gamgee.
Yeah, fucked up.
Why are you hanging out at the...
Well, anybody else looking at Matt?
You shall not pass!
Yeah, oh, Matt Frozen. Matt Frozen with his head down. That's creepy. I'm taking a picture of that.
Looks like he's snorting a huge line.
Dude. Hello, Matthew. Are you there?
Brian, I interrupted you. I'm sorry. What were you saying now?
I am not a conjurer.
It's like if anybody's seen the first season of The Mandalorian.
We're not talking about that.
You know when they send Mando to go and get the child. Yeah, true. Mm-hmm. They said that he was 50 years old. So the child is 50.
Yeah, just stop talking about
And
Mandalorian.
Yoda.
Sorry.
Why?
I haven't watched the second season yet. I'm waiting
Well, it's
for it
not
to
out
binge.
yet.
There's only
Yeah, it
two
is.
No,
episodes
second
on the
season is
second
out.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't
2
want
episodes
to
into the
watch
second
any of
season.
it. Not at all.
And they're
until
like
that happens.
they're like 3 episodes into the third season of Star Trek Discovery.
Because if we start talking
Anybody
about
has any knowledge about the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th, or 8th episode, I'm going to be pissed.
see, that's what I'm saying. If people start talking about Mandalorian, I don't want to know the first one. It's all right.
Well, and if you and going back to the Hobbit movies, in the Hobbit movies, the only like good part of them was the desolation of Smaug when Smaug was like talking shit while like looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
And Smaug was voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch.
Really?
All these wearing blue shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch was Smaug in the movies. And all he did was just like talk shit.
Okay.
And that was like that's all he's doing. Talking trash. He's like, he gonna eat that ass, but he gonna talk shit while he's doing it.
Yeah, set that ass on fire.
Set that ass on fire. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
so
buddy.
while I was doing all my notes and stuff on this movie, Travis was with me. You know, because we recently did our Halloween episode. I hope everybody had a good Halloween, safe one. You know, and so I came up with this little thing called Travis's Fun Facts. You ready?
Okay.
So your first fun fact is Christopher Lee was the only actor to meet J.R. Tolkien. Okay, guess you guys don't care.
Who's Christopher Lee?
Christopher Lee plays Sauron, the other Gandalf's thing.
He played Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee plays Count Dooku.
Yeah, also in Star Wars.
Movie.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
So no, Christopher Lee recently passed. Yeah.
Wasn't he some sort of like military badass? And
Probably makes sense.
I looked that up.
But these fun facts are actually supposed to mean when he was here. Travis is supposed to be. Whoa, you guys there? Okay, you guys back? You guys there?
Yeah.
I got resetted, dude. Whoa. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, he was.
You have not logged in for 3 weeks.
He was a special operations executive. He was spec ops.
But the whole idea. Did I get knocked off again?
With the
Yep.
No.
Oh, you're good. You're still here. Yeah.
Still in.
I can hear you.
But what I was saying is that the Travis fun facts are actually better if Travis was here. Because he has little catchphrases he says afterwards. Like this one says, "I was there, Gandalf."
I was there when man fell. He says it all the time. I can't remember the line though.
So we get through all the birthday celebration with Merry and Pippin stealing the fireworks in the beginning of the movie when he's all like, a wizard never arrives late. And all those good quotable lines. What did you guys think of the Hobbits' like place? I love their friggin' little shire.
Yeah.
Yo, that place was it, man. They had them little huts decked out.
I know, right? Yeah. Even like them outside in the party thing, they'll do the cool little like umbrella things. What are those things called? Canopies and stuff. Those were fun. They looked they had a good ass time to being hobbits. So.
Yeah, where are you going? I'm going outside to mow the roof.
Yeah.
They lived under the grass.
It's like, what do you have there? It's called a pint. I'm getting one of those.
So, they give the ring and, I love that scene in there where, you know, he comes over and he already did his disappearing act and he walks in talking about there's several rings of power and don't mess with them and blah, 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 blah. And he goes, "Where's the ring now?" And he goes, "Oh, it's on the envelope on the shelf over there." It is so weird as being a guy who used to do drugs really bad that you just lie like that easily. And I had to remember that because that's what I did too. I mean, like, I would say shit that was like, you'd think was the facts, you know, back in my stupid drug days. So when he said that, I was like, yep, that guy's addicted to the ring. That's 100% right there. Did I freak you guys out? I'm sorry.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
It's referred to the ring as what drug would you say it's similar to?
Oh, I don't know. Probably all of them.
Crack.
Because I mean, it's
crack.
The way he like lunges at it later on in the elf world. I mean, ugh. I was never like
crack.
that.
Crack and heroin.
Yeah. And then it was funny when, not funny, but when Gandalf tries picking it up and he sees the eye of Sauron. Oh, I said it right. Okay. Yeah, it's good times. So, but he goes out and he goes and checks out the stuff in there and goes, remember he takes off, goes to the castle, looks up all the history of the ring, and finds out that he had to throw it in the fire for it to show the writing on it. So he does all that and throws it. I love how he tells Frodo, it's quite cool. Well, he's holding tongs to it. I mean, I wouldn't trust him. I'm like, fuck that. But,
yeah.
You see
and that's the first time he touches it then, right?
Who? Frodo?
Frodo, yeah.
No, when Bilbo drops it and leaves.
So I wonder if the period of time where Gandalf is searching through all of the...
Yes, that's what I was getting at. Is that the 17 years maybe?
That's
I guess.
Probably 17 years there.
Yeah.
It felt like it was a real rush to, like, he's underground. People are delivering him scrolls.
Yeah, and drink.
Doing a lot of research.
I wonder what that was in a cup. Was that like milk or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
A lot of dust and mildew down there.
Moth milk.
Ugh.
Because he flies huge moths around.
Yeah, I want to get into that a little later. So he comes back and he puts because remember before he left, Frodo picks it up from the door, and that's when he goes. He's like busting out the pipe like precious.
Yeah.
And so there you go with that. So now he goes on this epic adventure because Samwise Gamgee was trying to do the gardening in the middle of the night. And I really love how when they get to the edge of the Shire, or as far as Samwise stops and makes that comment of like, this is as far as he's ever gone. I love the way they did that because that made it really kind of sink in. It brings an anchor to it so you can identify to this. You guys agree with that or not?
Yeah, it's like the first time you go over the bridge and then you're like, fuck, we're in Illinois. This is as far as we've ever gone.
Jeez. And so, I love how everybody when they talk about like, oh, you live in Illinois? Yeah. Oh, so that's like Sajay, right? Yes, that's all it is.
So that's where the strip clubs are.
Yeah, it's just strip clubs where I live.
Live in a town of perverts.
Yeah, it's like you cross over and it's nothing but neon lights and strip clubs and those dirty, like, futuristic movies when they go into the city. Yeah, that's what we are. Yeah.
So your fire truck got repoed then.
Well, that's where we meet Merry and Pippin and the two other hobbits. And dude, the sickle. All you see is the sickle as they're chasing him down. I love the way they chose that as a piece instead of having yet another hobbit like running around chasing him. They just show the sickle coming at him. I think that was a very good contrast to do. Yeah.
Was it not another hobbit though that was chasing him?
It was.
Oh, okay.
So,
but what ties them to the journey? I don't understand. Whatever, I can't remember because it's been a little bit since I watched the movies. What ties Merry and Pippin to the task? Are they just doing it because they're buddies?
Yeah, at first they were just kind of like they ran into them and they fell into them actually, and then they're like, we got to leave this field because the guy's coming after us, so they all left. But then it felt like they were just doing it for fun until they went to Huckleberry Ferry because that's when the ring wraiths came out.
Yeah,
what did you say about it, Sean?
Yeah, it came down to when the people chasing the ring where they kind of got stuck into the group. They can't really go back.
Because they're afraid the ring wraiths are going to come after them?
Well, here's my thing.
They could have just stayed in the hotel until the next day, and they're like, well, that was fucked up. And now
the hotel, yeah.
We got to get back across the river. And
I like when they first fell down from the farmer's thing. It felt like they fell off a cliff, but apparently it was in the road, too, or something. I don't know. But they fall down, and he's like, I think I broke something. It's a carrot he landed on.
I like how the carrots are proportional, too. They're huge carrots.
Yes. Now the ring wraith comes up, And I had to double check that these things are the ring wraiths. You know, the ones on the horses with the bloody hooves. Yeah. So fun. Well, in post edit, here's one of my facts here. In the post edit, they had to re-blacken all their faces because the stuntmen were wearing like mesh masks because they couldn't see when they first put like heavy masks on. So they had to put like a mesh mask, and then they had to post edit and darken it in so they couldn't see their faces.
So they put them in blackface.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, that's definitely it.
Seems inappropriate.
In the scene where they need to get off the road because the ring wraith is coming in, they do that really cool, like little expanding little image, like the road's getting longer all of a sudden. Marion, and then when they jump down, they're hiding. Because remember, he gets off the horse, the ring wraith does, and puts his hand like right on that root that's right below or above him. And all the bugs and shit start coming out of the woodwork. Marion, the guy who plays Marion, wanted the spider to crawl on him. Like, he told Peter Jackson and said, I don't mind if you want to, like, have bugs and shit crawl over me. I don't care. So the scene where he picks up the spider and moves him out of the way, that was all his ad lib. Oh. I couldn't do that.
Was it a CG spider?
No, it was a real spider. So, yeah. Here, what? You guys making fun of me? Because I'm not on my screen up or anything.
No, I was making fun of myself.
All right. Another Travis fun fact. Ring Wraith's song is AF. Creepy as AF, sorry. Always move, and they're always moving in slow motion. So, all right.
Yeah, they're like the wraiths from Harry Potter. What are they called?
Dementors.
Dementors, yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy.
So, do you think they stole it from there?
From Harry Potter?
I think Harry Potter stole it from Lord of the Rings because they were first, right?
Fucking certain of it. And then they both stole it from Bill and Ted when the guys dressed up as Death.
I like Aragorn as Strider versus Aragorn.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Strider too.
I like Strider better than what he was acting as Aragorn. I don't know why.
Yeah. Legolas.
What?
Legolas was my dude. Legolas was my dude, just saying.
Legolas?
Yeah.
Legolas?
Yeah, Legolas was my dude.
Yeah. We're not there yet.
He was my dude. Yeah.
I like Legolas.
Dude, I have a whole thing with him because I love him too. He's one of my favorites. Okay, so we're at the badass prancing pony. Dude, I'm sorry. They have where it's all like, I have a pint. What's a pint? Oh, this is great. I want a pint. Woo.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it had a good time. It just showed like close-ups.
Like, what is this? What do you have there? It's a pint. I'm getting one of those. That was the line.
We've all been to those bars where it seems hard to believe, but that you're not going to have a good time having a drink. And you're just like, this place is gross.
And then they start doing the...
You also have to figure a pint for them is the size of a pitcher.
Oh, God, yeah. That's alcohol poisoning right there. Hell yeah.
For the feet.
I like how they started, like, at first it's all kind of whatever, and then they start doing close-ups on people.
Yeah.
It's like something you see out of, like, old fucking shitty books when you're a kid going through, like, that kind of thing. And they always have that downward, like upward thing, yeah.
Star Wars cantina scene.
Nothing like that at all here.
Yeah, it is. They're like panning around the room and you see all the weird aliens. It's the same freaking thing.
No. And then you have Striders.
I want to put that scene with the cantina song behind it now.
Oh, that's cool.
That would be hilarious.
And you see Strider in the corner, and that was the coolest scene ever. I'm like, if I ever was in that world, I would be that guy. Smoking a pipe in a corner, all, in the shadows and shit. Yep.
Yeah, you got a hood on.
Hell yeah.
Makes him look scary.
He puts out the candles with his fingers. Yeah. You ever done that before? Hurts.
Yeah.
He's bad, eh?
Only when I want to scare people.
Not that bad.
And the badass number where he goes, yeah, I know it hunts you, Frodo. Little hobbits. I mean, that's like, dude, come on. Strider's so cool.
Yeah.
And then that nighttime scene, just like, just the whole scene with the wraiths coming in, the innkeeper with
that's awesome.
Bed hat. Cool, yeah. cowering down, stabbing and cutting the other like. They're all.
I need to get one of those. I need to get one of those bed hats.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Get the whole little skirt thing too. The
but when they come into like the big nightgown. But when they come into the room and they're all holding their swords over the bed.
Oh, that's bad.
Man, those guys are fucked up.
Dude, they're.
Why gotta do it all at one time?
How come none of the ring wraiths just looked out the window? Because they could see Frodo right across the ways.
How come they didn't use their ring wraith magic to tell that they were running away?
Yeah,
they can only tell when the ring is on, just like.
But they seem to feel its presence too. Because like when they drop off the cliff and they're hiding underneath the roots, and he reaches down and he's looking for something. He seems to detect its presence too. But I guess that's just as
it's kind of inconsistent. No, I agree.
They want to create suspense for the movie at different times, I guess.
Yeah, because like I said, all they had to do was just look across the ways, and there's Frodo with the window wide open at him. So,
yeah.
What are you guys doing over there? But I do huh?
I was gonna say the next time they catch up to him, they're in that castle that's like been desolated. That's on top of that like spire. And why would they follow him there? Like, is there only one way to go? They got all in New Zealand to check. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, because you're right. They can track down the ring. So they don't. He doesn't. He almost puts the ring on the one on the road, because that's probably why he was feeling it, because he was getting ready to like hone in on it maybe. Because remember, he was starting to put the ring on, and then they chased him down to Huckleberry Ferry. Then they get on there. Then they go to the Prancing Pony, and then remember he fell down and the ring caught on him. Yeah. And then you get to see the great eye, like, I see you, and all that good stuff. So now the ring race honed in, but I don't know. I'm with you. It's kind of inconsistent.
No, it's to build suspense.
And the ending one on this one is good darts. There you go.
I think you can get those ring wraith swords too, like replicas.
Oh wow!
I think
you can get replicas of almost any of the weapons in Lord of the Rings.
Well, that's enough out of you.
So as we move along, they decide they're going to start walking, and they're going to walk, and they walk through yet more fields and corn and woods and everything, and then we have second breakfast, 11sies, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner, supper, and an apple to the face. I love that scene. Where he's all like, but what about second breakfast?
Yeah.
Well, this is man, I'm just tired today.
Well, I mean, you built this around Travis being here to add audio files, and he's not here.
No, it doesn't need that. I'm just really fatigued out from all the stuff I've been doing.
Sean keeps correcting me. I'm just joking, Sean.
I don't care.
When the actors who played Merry and Pippin first met in real life, they pretty much became friends overnight. The reason why is so Pippin flew in, Marion was already there, and the first thing he said when he came off the plane was, "Let's go get a pint." So they became friends over a game of billiards and drinking. Aragorn's sword is a bastard sword. Did you know that?
Doesn't have a mother?
I don't think so. It's a bit longer than a regular one-handed sword, and he practiced for months, especially on how to sheath it and unsheath it, because it's longer than a regular sword. So, let's see, I got disconnected again. What the hell is going on?
Oh.
Dude, what's with my stuff today?
Could you hear me?
No, what'd you say?
I was wondering what the difference between a bastard sword and a long sword was.
Bastard sword is a hand and a half. Long sword is usually a full two-handed.
Wow.
Guard.
So it's the handle.
Yes.
Huh.
An arming sword, which is the normal short sword, you usually can't fit two hands on it at all.
Sean, did you know that I have the Braveheart sword?
That's cool.
Brian's eyes right when you said that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but like not like a shitty like fair knockoff one. like a real like Mardo Spain replica, like the licensed replica from the movie. I've talked about it before. I'm pretty proud of it. Bought off eBay.
How much?
At the time, it was like $250. I was delivering pizzas and was 18 years old, and I had to have it. Because it was also like the birth of eBay, and I was like, well, I'm getting that.
Nice. I can just see you. Oh, we do have a picture of Norco now. We just need to finish up on it, and then I will put it up there because, I have to catch him in the real good light, Watching the wizard fight was really cool AF, according to Travis. But when he stuck on the roof thing and a moth comes all the way up there, really?
Giant moth.
So, no, remember the little one shows up, and he catches it in his hand. And I'm like, how the fuck did that little itty bitty thing get all the way up on top of there?
Flies.
Fly, you fool.
Fly, you fool. Flies.
I love Strider's switchblade he used to cut off the king's foil. Did they have switchblades back then?
Yeah. Strider did. But I like how the little moth going up to the top of the tower baffled you, and not the gargantuan riding moth with saddle that came after.
Well, he told him to get his older brother. That's how I looked at it. He's like, and then it flies away.
You can just lightly hear some mutterings.
Yeah. It's the language of the moth. Man, dude, the wind up there, that moth would have been tore the fuck up, dude. Did you see how windy it is up there? That moth had no way, no chance.
It would have had no wing dust left.
It's like, that's not right.
I think everybody's fallen in and out of our connection.
Dude, I think so too.
Already a couple times.
Yeah, Discord's having some problems today.
Well, I'm telling you, I had to update before I could even get on.
Huh.
Like 5 updates. And
you gotta be kidding me.
You're not recording.
No, they have a server boost. It pops up when I go to change servers, like server settings, now they have a server boost. Oh, if you want better service, then you do
that's
this.
Always been on there, I think that's always been on there. Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, I just never saw it there. I'm like, that's some dick move right there. I already pay like $9 more for Discord. Well, I had paid $9 for Discord to get like more space so I can post some videos.
$9 more is $9.
Yeah. I think Liv Tyler is pretty, but not like what people make her out to be.
No, I disagree. Smoking hot.
She's pretty. It just doesn't really jive with me too much. It's like, eh.
Yeah, she was too freaking hot, and it was creepy when she was in her dad's videos.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh.
Yeah, her and Alicia Silverstone. Now, as a kid, because that was my generation growing up, that was just the shits. Yeah.
I had a huge crush on both in that movie.
See, I didn't know she was really Liv Tyler back then, but I was huge Alicia Silverstone. Oh yeah. Seeing her in the movie
Empire
The
Records.
Fan. Yeah. Empire Records, she was the cute girl, but like I said, she never really did anything for me. My favorite is the girl from The Craft. You know, the black-haired one. Yeah.
For Faruza.
Mm-hmm.
Faruza Bulk.
I want her to be like, you swear?
She's crazy. She's got crazy eyes.
It's crazy eyes.
There he is.
Oh, is that Travis?
No, it's.
Oh, we got Southpaw back. Yeah.
What happened, Mr. Fully Updated?
Well. Open mouth, insert foot.
Did it update?
Yeah. I had to restart my computer like 3 times.
That's what I had to do.
Good times.
We may want to come back at this episode and just use this bit for filler on the next time we go.
Oh, hell no. I think this is more exciting than just doing the thing, tell you the truth. Let's get back to it a little bit.
I need an excuse to watch Lord of the Rings again. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, I do
it's
have.
Supposed to be on. It's supposed to be like on AMC this week.
Oh yeah, it's a great Thanksgiving, fall, after Halloween series of movies to watch. That's my opinion. That's why I picked it, because I wanted to actually do the whole month with just nothing but Lord of the Rings movies. But nah. But if you guys want to put this off till next week, I got some other things we can do.
It. Yeah, we could do it, man. It beats watching Jingle All the Way with Sinbad and Arlo.
Oh my gosh.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh my goodness.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't like that movie.
It's that way.
He's remembered.
No, but the air doesn't smell so foul down here.
Love to eat turkey.
Or we're going to watch The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, yeah?
Yeah.
And think, this man used to... They're like, I cannot look ever since like a couple years ago when I found out that Tim Allen was arrested for like selling cocaine. I can't look at him the same again.
I have not heard
I'm
that.
looking at him and thinking, yeah, Tim Allen was once arrested for selling cocaine before he made it.
I'm doing the Googleizer.
Big show business.
Yeah,
I heard when Harrison Ford was in Star Wars and everybody was going to the theater that there was like a lot of people that were like, "Hey, that guy sells me weed."
What?
Harrison Ford used to sell drugs too, evidently.
He used to sell drugs, and he used to be a carpenter.
Yep.
Tim Allen was arrested in 1978, I believe, for possession of cocaine. 2.5 pounds.
Yeah, with intent to sell. Yeah, he was a dealer. He sold
2.5 pounds? That's a lot.
Yeah, that's why he's always doing that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Colombian Bam Bam right there.
Jeez.
Now this is on answers.com.
I was high, Ricky.
We got some listener mail.
To quote Rick James, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Dude, did you see Chappelle's SNL that just came out that one Saturday? It was horrible.
I saw a clip.
I saw his monologue. I saw
the monologue. I mean, the monologue was horrible.
Clips of his monologue.
It was kind of racist.
Yeah, well,
white people don't like wearing masks. What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that too. That sucked.
That pissed me off because I'm like, we're down in the front lines. We get to see how no one wants to wear a fucking mask. So,
in the world of customer service.
All right, so weird questions that listeners mailed in to us. You ready?
Shoot.
Let's go.
Do you get your best ideas while you're in the shower?
It's definitely when I think.
No. I get them while I'm on my throne next to the shower.
There you go. Yeah. Another good place to think.
I have a really cool shower.
It's the only place I get some silence.
There you go. I have a really cool shower. It has an awesome seat ledge in there and shit. So I just chill out. That's where I think, man.
Yeah, I have a seat ledge. Do you have a holder for your shower beer?
Yes, kind of. It's out of the way, but I always just rest my arm out the door. So
a shower beer caddy.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a thing that you can have like a shower beer. And I was just reading a story the other day that said that a guy stopped a robber coming in his house with his shower gun. I mean, what kind of a neighborhood do you have to live in that you have to have a gun in your shower?
That's pretty rough.
Talk about ghetto, it's like, right? It's like you're gonna get shot. You're gonna get shot by a soaped up naked man who grabbed his shower gun.
Who's there? I'm all lathered up. Yeah. Oh my god, it's awesome.
I mean, honestly, if I was a home invader and I break into somebody's house and I see a guy coming towards me with a gun and he's butt naked and soaped up, I'm like, you know what, bruh? My bad. I'm just gonna show myself.
Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Sir.
I was trying to figure out how on earth this would be possible. Like, how would you not have it all rusted until I searched it? I'm going to share.
And are we all going to reset again? We good?
Oh, my.
That's the shower gun. Whoa.
Yeah, proof.
Wow.
Why is it pointing upwards? I mean, wouldn't water get in?
It's just no. That That's a waterproof case.
I know, but when you open it, the water's going. It's going to get inside the barrel.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you're not going to open it unless you have to, and then just if you a little water can get on a gun as long as you clean it up.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
You don't
most weapons. Most guns are torture tested anyway. You can drop that thing in mud and pull it out and still fire it.
Still fire. That's cool.
Do you know why that gun is black, Wally?
Why?
Because it's treated. It's like it's bluing. It's treated with a amount of rust to begin with to prevent it from rusting.
Huh.
That's how bluing works.
Huh. That's pretty cool. You see the bullets in it. All right. Did you ever borrow something never intending to return it, like a shower gun?
I borrow a Kleenex from people all the time. I never intend to return those.
COVID.
Here's your tissue.
Man.
Someone wanting to borrow a cigarette from me,
Oh man, I hate I hate the way you said that. It makes me think of Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Gummy bear?
They're warm from my pocket.
They're all warm.
Would you like a chocolate-covered pretzel?
Rudy!
Did NASA invent severe thunderstorms to cover up space battles?
Yeah.
That's
they have a designated area for space battles.
That's why he keeps.
And it is covered by a natural phenomenon called the Aurora Borealis.
Oh.
The Aurora Borealis hides all space battles.
See, that's why
there you go. That's
keep getting cut up.
That's my conspiracy theory.
There you go. You don't like your conspiracy.
I want to find out more about the craft not of this world that they discovered.
Which one?
So to the FBI person monitoring this broadcast,
the one they made the announcement.
Wait, they made an announcement?
Do you believe in the existence of extraterrestrials?
Yeah.
When?
That they have found craft not of this world. It was in like February or March.
Is it the one that's in the Arctic?
I don't. They never said what it was. They just made a public announcement in regards to other things.
Because
that they discovered a craft that was not of this world. They didn't say anything more. Here,
two of the latest things that I know of is the Tic Tac spaceship that they found coming up from the water, and then the other one recently.
That actually happened
in
July.
That actually happened in like 2005. That Tic Tac thing that they're talking about. Not made on this Earth. That's what it said. That's what they said.
Oh. The other one
Pentagon's UFO unit will make some announcements, and that was one of the announcements.
Okay. Because you can look for the sphere in Antarctica because like the snow melted and it's partly exposed, and it looks like the Millennium Falcon. Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's pretty cool.
I just saw that.
Did you pop it up?
Down at Disney.
Oh,
okay. They moved it. That's what they must have moved it to.
Do you think America and the world is ready for?
Far you went to Disney?
Yeah, I went to Disney 2 weeks ago.
You went to Hollywood Studios?
Hell yeah, I did.
Man, how about that Rise of the Resistance ride, bro?
Was it empty?
No. They were very crowded.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say very crowded because that's not accurate. They were a lot. Yeah, they were a lot more crowded than I was expecting.
Huh.
But yes, Rise of the Resistance highlighted the trip. Highlight of my trip.
Very much so. Very much
so. So it's
I wrote it at the beginning of October. No. This is like an entire new ride in the Hollywood Studios when they built the Galaxy's Edge. I went there on in the first week of October, and you have to get into a virtual queue in order to ride this ride, and you're only allowed to ride it once a day. And the ride is just phenomenal, worth it.
Yeah, but it's not really in motion, right?
It is.
Oh yeah, you are.
You are in motion. So they take you onto this little, like, supposed to be like a landing craft or whatever that you're supposed to be on, and as you get jostled around a little bit, little motion simulator thing.
Spoiler.
Then they let you out. Yeah, then they let you out, then they put you in prison, and then they break you out of prison and stick you on these thingies and take you out in it.
Wait a sec. You're getting out and walking around?
Yes, you are.
Absolutely fantastic route.
Is there like lap bars and stuff?
You get out.
Can't you stop these things? I'm sorry, it's kind of a ride.
What if you're a big man?
No, you get led into a prison. Yeah, so basically.
Yeah.
So what if you're a large man? Can you ride this ride?
You're good.
Absolutely. You're good.
So they included for everybody. That's good.
Yeah.
For Wookiees too.
Wookiees too. That's right.
Okay, good.
Maybe even Jabba.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great
shit.
ride.
I'm looking at the craft. I wouldn't put Jabba on there.
Probably not.
And Southpaw, if I would have known you were going, I would have like Venmo'd you some money and had you buy me some of those $6 Disney masks that they had down there.
You can order those off the Disney store, my friend.
Ooh,
yeah. I'd rather have a courier do it.
A hand
free delivery.
Hey, Sean, what do you think of this show? It's your first time ever being on the show. What do you think of it?
It was good.
That's it?
I don't really.
What the fuck?
I don't know what you really expected me to say on that.
I wanted you to be like, this is the best thing
Something
ever.
better
I'm
than what you
so
said.
glad to be here. Yes.
You're insulting all of us.
He really enjoyed correcting.
Yeah, we're all getting off now. We went over a little bit, but that's just because due to technical difficulty. So,
yeah, we all came in 20 minutes late.
thank you everybody for being on the show. We're going to redo this show later. We'll just make this part due later on, I guess. And
yeah, we'll just throw in some clips.
I wish the ring had never come to me.
What about second breakfast?
I don't feel like parting with it. It's mine. I found it. It came to me.
Yeah. Are we still talking about the One Ring?
Yeah,
next week?
Yeah. Well, next week we'll just do the Fellowship of the Ring and get Travis in here and have a good old time. So it's all good.
Yeah,
I can watch it.
Yeah, you get
I can watch it again. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix right now too.
Oh, really?
Well,
cool.
Yep.
If there's anything that I've learned is that I already have a shower gun. I just need to get a case for it.
There you go.
I think that's our carry away for this episode.
Bald Bookkeeper. Let's hit you up real quick. Where do we find you? Tell us everything real quick.
Sure, you can find me on Facebook at The Bald Bookkeeper. You can also find me on Instagram. And I would love to show people the best ways to handle their finances, to make sure that they have a future, not only for themselves, but for generations to come.
All right.
Boom.
That's the Bald Bookkeeper. You can find him on Facebook and Instagram. Please check out our website, the miscellaneouspodcast.org. What is it again? What's our website? Yeah, the miscellaneouspodcast.org.
Yeah, you got the miscellaneouspodcast.org.
Check our show notes. We got everything. Check out our Discord. Check everything out. Please leave a comment, like us, subscribe, do everything like that. Thank you, everybody, for being on the show. Thank you, everybody, for listening. And from all of us, good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you.
Turkey on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.